I'm gonna get an unknown song 100,000 streams on Spotify using nothing but music ads on Facebook and Instagram to prove that it's no luck. But today I'm wondering, is this failing before it even started? Hey, it's John here at Hyped It. What if I told you that creating a breakthrough artist on Spotify isn't based off of luck? In this video, I'll share the journey of taking a completely unknown song from a completely unknown artist on Spotify and blowing it up to 100,000 streams without using any of my own followers or audience to prove that this isn't luck. And if you're new to this video series, here's the background. A few months ago, big-time YouTuber Kyle Beats, with about 1 million subscribers, posted a video called "I created an anonymous rapper to prove it's no luck." And in this video, Kyle tried to get an unknown song and artist called Kylastic 50,000 streams on Spotify using only TikTok videos. And here's what happened.
We didn't do it. So, Kylastic didn't blow up. We didn't hit 50,000 streams.
Kylastic got 8 monthly listeners. It didn't work. Then Jack Pembroke, another popular YouTuber with over 300,000 subscribers, tried to create a viral rapper called Psychedelic, shooting for 100,000 streams on Spotify. He also worked super hard, but then this happened.
Basically, the song has just over 300 streams.
They got about 300 streams. It didn't work again. And that is what inspired me to do this. We all have big dreams. And to blow up on Spotify, we need a strategy that is so easy and so fun that most of us can do it. No luck required, okay? And so I set my goal to take an unknown song from an unknown artist and get it 100,000 streams on Spotify using nothing but 2 tools: music ads on Facebook and Instagram, and then Hyped It to run the campaigns to prove that this is no luck. In my last video, I shared how I launched a promo campaign for the song Click by Click, and today I'm checking in on early results and what to do next. I'm inside Hyped It, and it's time to take a first look at Corey's campaign now. It was exactly a week ago that I launched the first 2 campaigns that you see on my Hyped It dashboard here right now. And by the way, if you're wondering how I created those campaigns, what settings went into those campaigns, just check out the prior video in this series, and I'm also going to leave a link to that above. But without further ado, I'm going to check out what these campaigns have been doing over the last 7 days. And what I really want to look out for is, first of all, of course, overall results. And I'm looking for the way they are trending. And when I say trending, I'm particularly looking for the cost per click, how that is trending, and the engagement rate, how that is trending. But I'll walk you through it step by step so that you can follow along in case you run a campaign similar to this one. The reason why we have 2 campaigns here, if you remember from the prior episode, one of the campaigns uses just Corey's cover art for the song Crazy, and then the other one has some headshot videos where he performs a chorus or a verse of the song to the camera. And so let's start there. So first of all, we see both of these campaigns have been running for about a week, just under $35 spend at a $5 a day budget. And this campaign here got 36 clicks over into Spotify. This one generated 30 clicks over into Spotify. Cost per click here, 95 cents. Cost per click here, $1.16 right now. Now, those summary stats are telling, and I'm going to share how I look at these analytics, but I also want to see how are the analytics for these campaigns trending. So I'm going to click on the analytics icon over here, and I'm looking at the last 7 days. And what I want to see is how is cost per click coming along, and then how are link clicks by visits, which is the engagement rate, how is that trending? And what I always want to see is I want to see cost per click trending down, and I want to see link clicks per visit trending up. So this one here, cost per click, looks like it is, zigzag up and down. Yesterday was better than the day before, and even better than some of the other ones. I'm hard pressed to see a clear trend. This looks pretty much sideways to me and relatively volatile. So, in week 1, not a strong signal yet that this is trending where I want it to be. But then it's only been running for a week, so I'll talk about timing a little bit later. Then link clicks per visit. So this one started relatively low here, and then we get a little bit of a zigzag, and we are hitting, our first couple of days with an engagement rate of over 20%. So when I say I'm looking for a trend, I don't literally mean every day it's going to go up or it's going to go down. I always expect there to be some up and downs and like zigzag in the curve. But even with this zigzag, I wanted to see that the metric is heading in a specific direction. And here I would say, yes, this is definitely heading upwards, which is exactly what I want to see for link clicks per visits, which is another way of saying engagement rate. Now, I'm also going to come down here a little bit and I want to see how are the different audiences performing. This is a cool insight I can get from Hypedip because every one of the ads, every one of these campaigns has a unique URL. So the analytics break out in a really detailed way. So I can see here that Bryson Tiller is clearly the leader, followed by Post Malone in terms of engagement here. And then, the rest here is relatively close together. None of this looks like a top performing audience to me right now. I'm not getting super high engagement numbers here yet in these early days, but I do see some audiences doing better than others. All right, so let me go back to the dashboard. I'm going to take a look at the other campaign that uses the cover artist ad creative. And again, cost per click here. So cost per click, remember, is what I want to see trending down. Now, in this particular case, I would again say this is at best sideways, if not even a few days where it was a little bit higher from the beginning. So this isn't exactly trending the way I would want it to be trending. When I select link clicks per visit here, I do see a little bit of an uptick here over the last few days. So this looks a little bit more promising. Looking at the audiences again, here we have everything relatively close together. There doesn't seem to be a clear top performer here. I mean, hip hop is at the top, but all of this is relatively close together. All right, so far so good. Now I'm heading back to the dashboard. And what I want to take a look at next is obviously Spotify, because at the end of the day, this is all about Spotify results. So let me hop over into Spotify for Artists. This is crazy here on Spotify, last 28 days. And this is when the ad started here. On Monday is when I created the campaign. And so I do see a bump, clearly is a bump up that was caused by the campaign. But overall, the numbers are still very, very small. If I just look at the last 7 days, last week, we got just 63 streams for Crazy. And so after week 1, I would say the ads are doing something. They are sending listeners and streams over into Spotify, but they are nowhere near the target yet where I want to get to, which is 100,000 streams. I want these campaigns to produce more results. And so here's how I'm trying to do this. When it comes to running music ads on Facebook and Instagram, I look at 3 key pieces to success. The first one is the song. Is it a great song that really has potential? And to me, the answer is yes. Crazy is awesome, and neither Kyle nor Jack in their videos switched song, so I'm not going to do it either. Crazy is the song that I'm promoting. So that's done. The second key to success is data. How much data has the campaign generated to allow the AI to optimize the campaign? And the answer here is this campaign has seen very little data. And there are 2 reasons for that. First of all, the 2 ad campaigns that I launched are very new. They've only been running for a week, and the number of visits that they've produced is in the hundreds, not in the thousands. So in the universe of Instagram and Facebook ads, that is tiny. And on top of this, when I started this campaign, I created a brand new Facebook pixel for this. So the pixel didn't have any data from any prior campaigns, which means that all the learning and all the optimization we want to see happening has to happen on these campaigns for Crazy and on this pixel. And I think this is important to point out because some of you might be promoting your music with a new Facebook ad account and with a new pixel. And you might be wondering, hey, John, why don't my engagement rates shoot up from single digits to double digits in the first week? Like I see it happening with so many other artists when they share screenshots. And one of the possible answers for this is if you have a brand new pixel and the pixel hasn't seen any music fans that are part of your audience yet, that learning curve is just going to take a little bit longer. Now, my personal approach to this is that ad campaigns run for at least a month before I make major decisions on them. And so if I look at my 2 campaigns here, I did see the engagement rate trending up. I didn't see the strong trends in cost per click, but all of these campaigns were only a week old on a brand new pixel. And so I'm just going to let them run. But there's a third key piece to success, and that's the audiences. Who am I putting the song in front of? And that's actually where I want to make some additions to this campaign for the song Crazy. Right now, over those 2 campaigns here, I'm testing a total of 5 audiences. And if I scroll down here again, you can see who those are. Bryson Tiller fans, Post Malone fans, Ty Dolla $ign fans, Chance the Rapper fans, and hip hop music fans. And even though some of them are doing better than others, I'm curious if I could get Crazy in front of an even better audience if I tried different sound-alike artists. And so what I'm going to do today, after looking at the performance here, is I'm going to start 2 new campaigns, essentially duplicates of these 2 here that have the same ad creative, the same countries, the same daily budget, everything the same, except I'm going to put different audiences in them. What that means is I don't just want to test 5 audiences at the same time. Once I've set this up, I'm going to be testing 10 audiences at the same time. And I'm doing this because it increases the likelihood that I find the best performing audiences. And the sooner I find the best performing audiences, the sooner I can move budget towards those, scale the campaign, hopefully trigger the algorithm, and get on track towards the 100,000 streams. And so here is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick the first campaign here. This is the one with the cover art creative, and I just hit the duplicate button. Here it is now, that's the duplicate. So I click on edit, and I'm gonna make some changes to the campaign. But most of this is the same. The connection to Facebook is the same, the music, the ad, the countries, everything here remains as is. But I'm going to update the interests for the campaign. So I'm just going to clear all of the Sounded Like artists that I had in here, and now I'm going to put the new ones that I want to try. Starting with Machine Gun Kelly, that's him. Then I'm going to go with G-Eazy. Here we go. We're also going to go with Justin Bieber. That one's a little bit of an outlier, but when I spoke to Corey about the song, he said that a lot of friends and fans he has that listened to the song said it reminded them of a song that could be a Justin Bieber song. And I'm also gonna do Woody Allen. Okay, there he is. All right, so and with those 4 new Sound Like artists, I'm gonna generate interest again. That's where Hyped It goes out and the algorithm compares the Sound Like artists to possible best interests for the campaign on Facebook. And it comes back with Justin Bieber, G-Eazy, Woody Allen, Ariana Grande, and Selena Gomez. So I could run with these, but I'm actually going to modify it a little bit. I'm going to take out Ariana Grande and I'm going to take out Selena Gomez. And I will manually fill those spots. So I'm going to click on add more here. I want to see if I can get Machine Gun Kelly. I have a feeling that because on Spotify it's abbreviated to MGK, that might not align with what Facebook has. So there is in fact Machine Gun Kelly on Facebook. So I'm going to grab him. And then I also want to add another genre. I know we're targeting hip hop as a genre in the other campaigns. So for this one here, I want to go with something that is a little bit more niche. The song has like a pop and a rap element to it. So I'm going to target pop rap as well. Those are going to be the 5 interests here. Justin Bieber, G-Eazy, Woody Allen, Machine Gun Kelly, and pop rap. And with that, all I have to do here is go next, confirm all the other settings that I had here, and update and confirm draft, and then publish it. So now Hyped It goes out, it takes all these assets, the videos, the smart link URLs, the audience settings, everything, and pushes it over to Facebook for this campaign to be able to go live. All right, great. The first campaign is live now. Excellent. And now I just have to make the same duplication for the second campaign here, which uses Corey's headshot videos. So same thing. I'm going to say duplicate, and then I have the duplicate here. So I'm going to edit it. And I'm going to go to the interests, and I'm going to make all the same updates to the audience in this campaign. And that's it. The second campaign has been created, is all set up. So if I look at my dashboard now, I can see the initial 2 campaigns that are already running with the first 5 target interests and audiences that I was using. And now I have the second set of campaigns here set up with the new audience settings that I selected. And so all I have to do right now is sit tight, come back next week, check on the status, and see if I want to adjust anything. And for the time being, that's how I intend to manage this. Really do like a session a week where I look at the campaigns, I optimize them, and then make sure everything's heading in the direction I want it to, even if it means that I have to adjust a little bit here or there. That's it for today. I'm excited to come back in a few days to see how my campaigns are doing. And if you want to follow me on this journey, don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell icon below. And I see you in the next video. Cheers. Want to get your music heard on Spotify with AI? I just launched a brand new video training program called the Spotify Growth Switch, where I show you how to start growing real listeners, real fans, and real streams on Spotify in less than 10 minutes using software and AI. I've used the Spotify Growth Switch system to now grow my music to over 7 million streams and tens of thousands of monthly listeners on Spotify. This works for any music genre. It gets you real fans and listeners super fast, and it's extremely easy to set up, literally just like flipping a spotlight switch for your music. Despite using AI, you don't need to know nothing about tech stuff in order to be successful with this. I've had the tremendous privilege of helping multiple tens of thousands of music artists grow their music on Spotify, many of which have grown to much larger numbers, lots more listeners, lots more streams than I have using the systems that I've taught. Makes me so proud of their success. And so if you want to get more real listeners, real fans, and real streams for your music fast using state-of-the-art software and AI, then click the link below this video and check out the Spotify Growth Switch. I can't wait to help you grow your music on Spotify, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.